This video is brought to you by Squarespace. MMA, or mixed martial arts, is the ultimate combat sport, pitting the world's knowledge of fighting up against each other. Parkour, on the other hand, is the art of running as far away from someone as quickly as possible. These two are basically polar opposites. So what would happen if you combined them? This idea was first toyed with, at least in video form, in 2008, by a very old school free-running legend called Teghead, in a video named Rage Frubling. This video became iconic in the world of parkour, and despite how well known it is, for some reason I've literally never seen people play it in person. So in March of 2016, me and my friend Greg decided to give it a go.
Big up, Teghead.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
We tussled, we grappled, we threw each other on the ground, but there was no winner. And after this, me and Greg would never play Rage Frubling again. That was until now.
Pick up the bloody blower, mate. Greg, you remember when we were in Ollerup?
Yeah.
You remember we played Rage Frubling?
Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, I don't think either of us won.
Ooh, it was a stalemate.
I feel like we got unfinished business.
Damn, now he's calling me out. But yeah, I'm up for some Rage Frubling.
I searched to see if anyone else had done Rage Frubling, and I could only find about 5 or so videos of people doing it. So to me, there seemed like there was this almost untapped game that pitted fight against flight.
Low-key, I'm pretty nervous about this game. I can't lie. Greg's an athlete, and I'm a guy who sits in his computer and makes YouTube videos all day, so there's a slight athletic advantage for Greg, but we'll see. Before we get into it, a massive thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is the ultimate website building platform, designed to be really simple and easy to understand, whilst also building really functional and professional websites. Squarespace has a ton of features, but one that's really interesting is the members only feature. With this, you can connect with your audience and generate revenue through members only gated content, which is perfect for content creators of any size audience to help generate revenue. On top of that, there are tons of templates to pick, perfect for any type of business or project. So be sure to head over to squarespace.com to start your free trial. And to save 10% off the first purchase of your website or domain, use the code Jimmy the Giant. Anyway, back to the video.
How you doing? I'm good. Yeah, the walk has made me a little bit sweaty, so I'm a little bit nervous with the Frubling lately.
Now, when I say Greg is an athlete, I really mean it. Greg is the manager and team captain of Morera Gang at World Chase Tag,
Delays has won a little bit.
which they have won 3 times.
Oh!
And me, well, here's my chase tag experience.
Now, me and Greg are not trained MMA fighters, despite how, we look physically,
quite.
but Greg is a chase tag champion 3 times. He's really good at running away from people. Whether he's good at fighting, I don't know.
While I've got the speed advantage, potentially, you've got like the...
I'm gonna say brawn, I'm taking it.
Yeah, there.
The game would be split into 3 different challenges, each slightly different, playing on our strengths and weaknesses.
Right, Greg's gonna take me to the first spot.
Yeah, this is Blackwall undercover spot. The reason it's so popular is because it's undercover. As you can see, the massive bridge above us, which keeps it all out of the rain. So this is the first spot, which could be quite interesting to do like the first selection of walls. There's also a lot of glass everywhere. That always makes it fun, doesn't it?
All right, I'm gonna warm up for a bit, get my body going, get the blood pumping.
As we warmed up, I was starting to feel good, but the realization hit me that this wasn't gonna be an easy task going against Greg.
So we're gonna start the first one. I'm a little bit nervous, I can't lie. We're gonna do it from the bottom here to the very top pillar.
Here we are today in London for the World Championships of Rage Frubling. The first round, Jimmy versus Greg.
3, 2, 1.
Jimmy makes an early grab for Greg, but spins him around. Greg counters, and they both start approaching the first platform. Now we're on to the second. Quick toss and turn action here. We're seeing Jimmy make a break, but no, Greg seems to slide ahead, but denied by Jimmy right here against the lamppost. And Jimmy spins round a final, and he makes a break. Victory for Jimmy the Giant.
I felt good about the performance, but
I just didn't put my heart into it.
I thought that was going to be tough, and there was a bit where I thought I was going to break Greg's arm.
I had my arm around the lamppost.
I was like, okay, if I pull this too much, that thing's coming off.
That's where you got me though, because you let go and got up before I could get up.
Yeah.
A lot of it is waiting for your moment to go for it.
Yeah. Like, because you have to build up a bit of space so that when you attempt to go, you don't just instantly get grabbed. There was also a bit where I thought Greg was going to throw me backwards off of like the second layer.
It's like one of those, same as like chase tag, you get just like a natural rush.
Yeah, I'm not going to suggest people do it, it's obviously dangerous, but it was very fun. I'm just going to leave it at that.
So the scores on the doors after the first round, Jimmy the Giant is up by 1 and Greg Bull is on 0.
So we were kind of just looking for a good climb up wall. Maybe if it had like a dyno into it or something, would be cool.
Because a lot of like the early tag videos are, you'll get to the climb up position, but then he'll grab your legs.
Yeah.
And then you pull you down, that's it.
Okay, so we have found something. It plays to neither of our strengths, really.
You just got to get to the top of the wall, basically. So it's going to be a case of trying to push the other person off long enough to get up.
The thing with this that really sucks, you probably can't even see it. Top of it is sloped.
Straight triangle like that. You can get your hand above it to use it as an overgrip. You can't get on it. I'm a lot lighter than Kieran. I find it a lot harder to throw him around, and in turn, he finds it a lot easier to throw me around.
Sounds wrong.
It does. If he manages to throw me back far enough, depending on how quick his climbing is, he could definitely get me out with that.
Let's just give it a go. Let's go, baby.
3, 2, 1.
Jimmy makes an early defensive play here, but Greg slips round, a little tussle, and and Greg is down. Jimmy makes a break, but no, Greg denies him. Straight to the floor, Greg makes a break for the top. Jimmy grabs the foot, he holds on, but let's go, and Greg takes the win. Victory, he'll be happy with that one.
I feel good. I feel good that I won that. But I think, like, capitalised on you being on the floor.
Damn near killed me. He grabbed me and I had to just go, right, I'm falling now, so I have to react. And I just stuck a foot down.
And then I got my foot onto the hold, so I knew no matter how much you pulled me,
I
wouldn't be able to pull my foot down.
So it's 1-1 and we found the third and final challenge. This one was going to prove to be the hardest one yet.
What's she saying? It's a pretty terrible grip. It's very slippy.
I get this feeling that it's going to be a case of who gets exhausted quicker.
This wall right here is very slippy. Like, should we allow this bit, or if you cannot make the climb up, you then can go for that?
Comfortable, yeah. Let's give it a go. See what happens.
Knowing that my climb ups are a complete weakness of mine, and that Greg is very good at climb ups, things weren't looking very good for my odds of being crowned the Rage Frubling champion.
I can't lie, I really feel like this plays to all my weaknesses. So, but yeah, Greg I think has the advantage on this round. So, let's see.
And here we are in the final of the Rage Frubling Championships. The athletes preparing. Greg is limbering up.
3, 2, 1.
The athletes burst over the wall. Now we got Greg and Jimmy holding each other back. Neither is looking particularly strong and in the lead here. We've got a defensive play. Oh, Greg makes a break, and Jimmy also, but pulled back, denied by Greg Bull. Now what's going to happen here? We got Jimmy on a defensive play here, holding the fort, but Greg pulls him away, and a counter from Jimmy. Greg goes for the top. Jimmy grabs the fort, pulls him back. What's going to happen here? Greg straight down to the floor. Jimmy tries breaking, but tired. Greg easily pulls him back, but thrown away, and Jimmy breaks free, goes for the top. And that's it. Jimmy the Giant, the World Rage Frubling Champion.
Oh my god.
About midway, we both realised the climb up was probably maybe a myth.
Yeah, I still kept going for it, but
I mean, to be fair, it was tight.
like it's either you're getting up the wall or you're not.
Yeah,
By the time
you're
you go
both
for
going the same bit in it. Like, I definitely knew I was never getting that climb up. Like, that was out of the question. I mean, Greg was pretty much there, but I could just hold then.
I couldn't pull myself at that point either.
And I got lucky, I did a big pull on him and it just bought me enough room to get on there quick enough. End game, post-game analysis. How did you go?
Worse than I thought I was going to get on, I'm not going to lie. My pride's a little bit damaged, ego's all over the place. No, it was a lot more fun than I remember it being.
The first time we did it, we literally just had a wall. And then when we did it this time, it was like we found different areas that challenged different things.
Yeah, within every environment you figure out what the best and worst things are.
I'm going to try and keep an eye out for spots that I think could be good for it, because I do think there's a certain type of spot that works particularly well.
With the other two, it was like you had to fully yank them down from a climb up position.
Yeah.
And like we're conscious about rolling ankles and stuff
yeah, well,
like that.
Greg did just throw me off of it, so I don't know how conscious. do you think this could be built upon? Is it just a video game?
Yeah, 100%. Like, the feeling I got doing Rage Frubling was the same feeling as doing Chase Tag.
Is
in
it?
the sense that, like, you're there in that, like, natural instinctive mindset. It's fight or flight. I'd like to do it again.
Like maybe a 2-on-2 or something, because then you have one person like myself. I would be like the guy holding them, and Greg would just run straight
Sprinting through.
Well done, Greg. It's
too.
great playing with you. You're a good competition, but not good enough.
Next time.
So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see another one, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.
The Parkour bucket list is out now. You can massively help me by picking one of them up.
You can also help by supporting me on Patreon or using the sponsored link below. Peace.